Moose, I know what it feels like to be helpless.
He's going early. He's on the other side of the building, man.
Wait, over there?
Yeah.
The hell is this? What the? This is me. I know where I gotta go.
Look into the eyes of a madman, a world-class maniac, Eric Young. Eddie Edwards, five-time World Tag Team Champion in Impact Wrestling, former X Division Champion. This is his second reign as World Champion. And there's a back elbow by Eric Young, and these two are off to a violent start. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex from Eddie Edwards. Eric Young takes Eddie's neck over the top rope. And look at those forearms by Eddie Edwards. A neck breaker on the apron. What a forearm. Eddie Edwards just crumbled. But Eddie with a step-up kick. So back and forth these two going. Eric Young, we're going to drop the elbow into the heart of a champion. It looked as if Eddie Edwards buckled his knee. There's a Tiger Driver though, and Eddie Edwards is grabbing at his knee. Hockey mask off the skull of the champion. Eric Young with the dreaded pile driver in the center of the ring. And Eric Young is going to become world champion. This is too much. You already ended Rich Swann's career. What more does Eric Young need to prove? You won the title tonight. Eric Young says this is him in his purest form. Welcome everyone to Impact Wrestling on Access TV, and we kick things off, ladies and gentlemen, with the brand new Impact Wrestling World Champion. We are in the era of the world-class World Champion, Eric Young. Last week, Eric Young defeated Eddie Edwards to become the new Impact Wrestling World Champion. The headlines all over the world that Eric Young became the new Impact Wrestling World Champion, but it's what he did after the match that has had so many people talking. Eric Young would attack Eddie Edwards following the match, looking to end his career the same way that this world-class maniac, maniacal human being, did to Rich Swann. He retired Rich Swann. Madison Rayne winning the championship wasn't enough last week for Eric Young.
No, it wasn't, and in the days following Eric Young becoming Impact World Champion, there's been a dark cloud hanging over this locker room.
Let's hear from the brand new World Champion right now. As we invite you to join in on the conversation, ladies and gentlemen, use the hashtag Impact on Access TV. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. What must be going through this man's mind right now? The world waiting to hear from the new Impact Wrestling World Champion, Eric Young.
What you're looking at is a world-class man, a world-class athlete, a world-class professional wrestler, and most importantly, a world-class maniac. Now, Rich Swann, at Slammiversary, you pinned me, you beat me, and I had to take immediate action. And what you didn't realize is you started the ball rolling. The ball rolled right over you. And then the ball rolled right over Eddie Edwards. And the funniest thing to me anyone thinks that this wasn't by design, I told you this was by design. And what you're looking at was 100% inevitable.
Well, this is the wife of Eddie Edwards, Alicia Edwards, and I'm not sure how smart this is, if this is the bravery or this is just blindness that Alicia Edwards is going to come out here, get inside the ring, get inside the lion's den with this maniac Eric Young. You better be careful.
So you're standing here as a world champion to some people, but to me, you're nothing but a coward. A coward that came back to Impact to make a statement. Won, and then you made your way to my husband. I don't know if you know anything about Eddie, but Eddie is gonna come back and take what belongs to him. Whoa. Newsflash, EY, I've seen it all. I've seen it all. Broken friendships. Eddie almost losing his eye to a baseball bat. And even a douchebag that tried to ruin my marriage. But guess what? I wasn't afraid of them, and I'm not afraid of you. But you want to know something? Eddie, he's a fighter, and I know for damn sure it's only a matter of time until he comes back and whoops your ass and takes that title from you. You want to know something? There's one last thing. Let's make this a little personal, right? We have a little one at home, and because of you, he can't even hold her. He can't even take her on walks. Because of you. That's my family, and that's everything.
I don't care.
Oh, what a slap to the face! And Alicia Edwards may want to get out of the ring. This is a dangerous situation with a very dangerous man. And Eric Young, what is he doing? What the hell is he doing? Eric Young's about to put. There's Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer out here. He better hurry up. And Dreamer with the kicker stick off his back. Saving Alicia Edwards from the maniacal Eric Young.
Get out of my business!
Tommy Dreamer keeping Eric Young at bay. Young grabs his belt. He needs to get out of here.
What do you think you're doing? You're in my business!
I would be a hypocrite for what I've done and pile-drive women in my career. But you don't know the ramifications or having to wake up next to somebody who has pain in their body for something that you did. This woman is like my family. So is her husband. To this company, there was men and women that decided to stay and gave you a home, a place for you to come. And you want to come back here and win the title? You are one hell of a wrestler, but you're a piece of scumbag that wants to injure guys and take out their livelihoods. EY, come and do something that somebody's been saying they're doing for a long time. Take me out! End my damn career! I got some stroke with this company. Me and you tonight. It ain't about that title. End my career. Any type of match you want. Extreme rules, old school rules, hardcore, I don't give a crap. But I'd be damned if you touch her or injure another person in this company. Come on, EY.
I can end your career. You're gonna be on the pile with the rest of them. You made your last mistake, Dreamer. You're a punk. Her husband's a punk. Rich Swan's a punk. This place belongs to me. Me! Something about it. I'll
says he'll see Tommy Dreamer tonight.
Something has to be done about Eric Young. He had Alicia Edwards in position for a pile driver tonight.
Yeah, Eric Young is he's out of control, and you're right, somebody does need to do something about Eric Young. We'll see Eric Young versus Tommy Dreamer later tonight. Maybe the innovator of violence, Tommy Dreamer, can somehow beat some sense into Eric Young. And that match should be nothing short of violent later tonight here on Impact Wrestling on Access TV. Also later tonight, we'll see Chris Bay go one-on-one with TJP. That one should be fast-paced and hard-hitting. Don't blink at that one, or you might miss something spectacular.
Speaking of hard-hitting, I'm asking the hard-hitting tough questions tonight on Locker Room Talk with my guests returning for the first time from Russell House, Kylie Ray, and her best friend, Susie.
Also tonight, the World Tag Team titles are on the line. A Slammiversary rematch when the Motor City Machine Guns, now Tag Team Champions, face the Rascals. This match should be absolutely off the chart later tonight. Another issue happening here in Impact Wrestling is between Moose and EC3. We saw everything that went down between those two last week. The rivalry continues to heat up. EC3's playing games with Moose. Moose doesn't want to have any more of this, and I think Moose is getting frustrated, and Moose is looking for some answers.
Experience Impact Wrestling like never before with instant access to all your favorite episodes of Impact, Explosion, greatest matches, legends, content from promotions around the world, plus live monthly exclusive premium specials, and so much more.
This is spectacular! What a match!
Impact Plus has you covered with thousands of hours of on-demand action.
This has escalated quickly! He wants a world title shot!
Stream groundbreaking originals.
We are all artists.
Get more exclusive content. And experience a new and improved accessibility, control, and freedom like never before.
They are fired up here!
Start your free 30-day trial now and stream Impact Plus anytime on your favorite device.
And this crowd is electric!
Impact Plus. Experience Impact Wrestling like never before.
This night's just getting started!
Right, and there's still so much to coordinate with our family side of everything. Valkyrie, are you certain you're all in on this? We know you were forced to make a rush decision last week.
Don't even worry about it. I love so much. And this is real love. I'm so excited.
Think about it. The wedding of the century.
Perfect.
Because there's still so much to take care of, and there's only a short list of people who are qualified to officiate a demon wedding. The one at the top is unfortunately dead, but when it comes to us, that's just a speed bump. Resurrection is a slippery process, however, and it is going to take a lot of our time, so you are going to have to take care of all the planning. Are you going to be able to?
I think so.
But don't even worry about it. Like, when I say we've got this under control. I love a good wedding, and I know a thing or two about it, being a missus myself. So don't you worry your pretty little face about it, because it's gonna be perfect.
Well, in that case.
Oh my God, Bravo. Seriously, this is gonna be so amazing. Think about it. There's gonna be ice sculptures and maybe an elephant that comes through. Maybe there's fake snow that happens. And obviously the ice sculptures, there has to be you, me, of course, and then Rosemary, and then this cake. Okay, so I'm thinking that we have it
For Rosemary, Taya, Valkyrie, and Johnny Bravo. What's gonna happen at that wedding? What is Rosemary trying to do? Bring somebody back from the dead?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from the Bay Area AVA, Chris Bay.
Chris Bay, former X Division champion, all set for action here. We'll talk more about the wedding planning, but ladies and gentlemen, we do need to let you know it is official for tonight. Tommy Dreamer goes one-on-one with Eric Young. We'll see those two go to battle later tonight. Dreamer and Eric Young. Very passionate Tommy Dreamer earlier. Now we'll see if Chris Bay can put himself in a position to get the X Division Championship back. Very important match here tonight for Bay.
His opponent from the Philippines, TJP.
So Rohit Raju, the new X Division champion, told TJP last week that he would love to give TJP a title opportunity, but says that he owes Bay an opportunity first. And here we go, these two off to a fast and furious start. Rohit said that he wants to give everybody an opportunity, and I have to question his sincerity as TJP is going quickly after Chris Bay here. Madison Rain, do you feel that Rohit wants to defend his championship against everybody, give everybody an opportunity?
Absolutely not. I think Rohit wants to do exactly what we're all doing right now, and that's watch all of his potential competitors tear each other apart.
TJP quickly getting the jump on Chris Bay here. Fast and furious action between these two, and TJP so well-rounded. He can not only fly around the ring, but he's got submission moves, and he's got things that he can do like this that'll twist you into a pretzel. Nice escape by Chris Bay as he's trying to break down the guard of TJP. Look, and there's the X Division champion. There's Rohit, and he's cheering along. Well, he's not friends with Chris Bay. He turned on Chris Bay, and that's how Rohit became X Division champion.
Speaking of turning on your partners, did I not call this weeks ago? Did I not say TJP is not focused on his tag team endeavors with Falaba? TJP wants nothing more than to be X Division champion again. No friends in wrestling. TJP is a perfect example.
I don't know if TJP exactly turned on Falaba, but he's turned his attention to the X Division Championship and will love an opportunity at Rohit and the X Division title. Nice head scissor takedown there by TJP off the ropes, and look at TJP turn defense into offense, and he's firmly in control right now of Chris Bay. Where's TJP going from here? Off the second, and a drop kick to the face. Division champion. He's been barking at ringside throughout this, well, since he came out here tonight. I don't know what Rohit's business is out here.
It appears that he wants a front row view of his next potential opponent for the X Division title.
TJP looking to trap the arm of Chris Bay here. Bay trying to escape. This is not legal. TJP's in the ropes and forced to break the hold. This is what the X Division Championship means to all the stars here in Impact, one of the most prestigious prizes. Oh, in all of Impact Wrestling, and Chris Bay with a rake to the eyes. Big time clothesline there by Chris Bay. He just rocked TJP. Can TJP get back into this one? Find out as this match continues right after this. Welcome back to Impact Wrestling on Access TV. It's Chris Bay firmly in control of TJP with the X Division champion Rohit Raju watching closely at ringside. We talked earlier, Madison Rain, about the fact that Rohit told TJP that he'd give him an opportunity at the X Division Championship, but he owes it to Bay first. Do you think that Bay is the proper next person to challenge for the title?
Absolutely. I think that Chris Bay feels like his title reign was cut short, and that doesn't sit well with him. Hey, did you happen to wish Chris Bay a happy Tuesday today?
Cover here by Bay and a kick out. It is a happy Tuesday. Each and every Tuesday night, though, it's always a happy night. Impact Wrestling right here on Access TV as Bay is now barking at TJP, trying to take control here of this matchup, back and forth, and a win for both of these guys so important as it relates to the X Division Championship. Cannot wait to see who leaves here tonight victorious. Bay was tricked, and it's not often that people trick Chris Bay. He calls himself the ultimate finesser, but Rohit was one step ahead. And now TJP up on the shoulders of Chris Bay. Could be in trouble here, and TJP rolls through. Stacks him up, shoulders down, and a kick out. Bay got caught again by TJP. How impressive is TJP?
Both of these men define what the X Division is, and I'm not sure if Rohit is out here scouting or if he's out here sweating bullets at this point, because the fact of the matter is, Josh, one of these men will undoubtedly challenge Rohit next, and can he keep up?
There's a cover by Bay and a kick out by TJP. After that kick to the back of the head, TJP still somehow in this matchup. With the X Division champion and his championship belt on his shoulder, watching closely. TJP sent for the ride. Whoop. And Chris trouble in the center of the ring. We'll see what TJP can do to escape. He has a lot of escapability. We'll see if he can get away from Chris Bay here. And just overpowers Bay. Bay lands on his feet. Look at TJP turning things around, and a beautiful throw by TJP. Both men down right now. Who will secure the victory here with Rohit watching from ringside? So much happening here in Impact Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. You saw the world champion Eric Young kick things off here tonight. You can get the all-new Eric Young world-class Maniac t-shirt at shopimpact.com, and of course the Eric Young World Champion shirt as TJP went flying off the second. Now looking for another throw there. Unique offense from TJP. Another one. He's got a tight grip on Chris Bay. There's a third.
Rohit Raju could be looking into his future as he watches TJP here.
TJP up top looking for the Mamba Splash. No, we're going to put this away, and Chris Bay rolls in. TJP avoided disaster by rolling through. Catches Bay in the chest with a kick, and Bay counters with a kick to the face. Chris Bay got caught there by TJP. TJP, he's got Chris Bay. Bay rolls around, shoulders down, and a near fall. Back and forth, these two go. What a chess match developing between these two. And Chris Bay, more offense. There's the cover by Bay. Hook to the outside leg, and TJP kicks out at two.
Josh, this is awesome. I love it. These X Division matches are some of my favorite, but I gotta go. I've got locker room talk coming up next.
Who wants it more, huh?
So Madison Ray going to leave us here on commentary. Get ready for locker room talk with her guests Kylie Ray and Susie. We'll stick with you here, folks, for the remainder of this matchup to see who can come out victorious. Will it be Chris Bay or TJP? Bay went up to the second again. TJP looking for more offense. Bay with a couple of forearms to the side of the face. Oh! Shot to the midsection. Here comes Chris Bay. Slingshot's over, looking for a sunset flip. TJP trying to keep his balance. TJP rolls through. Chris Bay down, and he got him. He got him. TJP picks up the win.
Here's your winner, TJP.
So with that victory has TJP catapulted Chris Bay in line for the next X Division Championship opportunity. We'll see what Rohit has to say. More importantly, we'll see what Impact Management has to say. And check it out, the trash talking between the X Division champion Rohit Raju and perhaps his next challenger TJP. They're having at it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up, it is Locker Room Talk. Madison Ray with...
Hello and welcome back to Locker Room Talk. I know that you're all glad we're here, and I'm oddly excited that my co-host is back. Johnny Swingers looks like he's got a new jacket.
Sharp wrestling man, Daddy.
And with that, my excitement's gone. Hey, how was Wrestle House?
Oh, it's fantastic. Oh, they love me there.
Yeah.
They want me back. They can't wait till I come back.
Yeah, kind of like jail, right?
Well, you know.
Yeah,
in a
so
good way.
speaking of Wrestle House, I'm excited. I know you're excited to
Very well.
welcome our guests this week, the returning from Wrestle House, Kylie Ray and Susie. Oh my gosh, Susie, get off.
The Rubies from Wrestle House.
Thank you. Oh.
Now make yourself at home.
True. I feel like we've done this much before. Like, this is where you sit and sit. Hi. Hello. Over here. Hi. Hey. Welcome back. How was your experience? How was Wrestle House? Did anyone go to the fantasy suite? Tell me everything.
What's the fantasy suite? Okay, well, I don't need to know about that. That's okay. But it was so much fun, right,
Kylie,
Susie?
I'm not really asking about Wrestle House.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I do have to ask, though. Did you go to Wrestle House? Were you gone as long as you were because you were trying to dodge Knockouts champion Deonna Purrazzo?
No, not dodge. No, I didn't
Oh,
have a
no,
choice.
sorry. Not dodge. That's not what I meant. I totally meant you were waiting for the perfect moment to spoil her black tie affair last week.
No, not that either.
Bad. It speaks, huh? Hey, Kylie. I know you spent a lot of time at Wrestle House with Susie.
Yes.
Tell us, but how do you really know Susie, or as some people call her, Sue?
Hey, fake brother.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting your locker room talk appearance, Kylie? Kind of like how she interrupted my black tie affair last week?
But don't worry, Kylie. Unlike what you did, we're not taking any cheap shots, like when you kicked me in the face.
Meow! Cat fight!
Yeah, let's fight.
That is so uncivilized. But that's exactly why we're here. We've come to challenge you two to a tag match next week. That's it. Well, you know what? You two can go now.
Oh, we go too. Okay, go. We gotta go. Come on.
Bye, roomies.
You know what? That's all the time we have this week for Locker Room Talk. We'll see you next time.
Still to come tonight, the Impact Wrestling World Tag Team titles are on the line when the Rascals challenge the Motor City Machine Guns tonight.
And after what we saw earlier, in what will be a personal match, Eric Young goes one-on-one with Tommy Dreamer.
Also, Brian Myers. He looks like he's heading to the ring. Brian Myers, the most professional wrestler. We'll hear from Myers next.
I thought I was a product of my circumstances. So I became a product of my decisions. If we're going to start a revolution, it's going to take all of us. This world doesn't belong to them. It belongs to us.
Yeah. I need to know if I can rent a dozen horses, a giant elephant. I need to know where I can get some ice sculptures from.
Johnny boy! What's good?
What's poppin',
What you over here doing? You making some phone calls?
Yeah, what you doing?
Trying to
Look
make
at
plans.
the blushing groom. Oh my goodness.
The blushing
Oh my
groom.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you so
Forgot about
excited? You making some plans?
You happy? Smile.
I was trying to.
Well, where's our invitation?
Yeah.
Are we on the list?
We'd have to ask Taya. She has the list.
Oh, here we go.
Taya.
What else you need Taya
Taya.
for? Does she need to give you permission to breathe?
No.
Oh, okay. So what do you need her for? You tie your shoe or something? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what you need to do. You need to learn how to be your own man. That's what you need to do.
Grown rural man.
Johnny boy. You need to learn how to be a man. Johnny man. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody can teach you, we can teach you.
Us.
You should consider us your best groomsmen.
Oh, wait.
Best groom.
There's no way Taya's gonna go for that. No way.
Who cares about Taya and what she thinks? Who cares? Like I said, do you need her to live? Do you need her to make all your decisions, all your life decisions? Let me tell you something. Johnny, to be a good husband, you have to learn to be a man. Period. You know? And pull your pants up. And do something about this outfit.
Think Johnny Bravo's ever gonna stand up to Taya Valkyrie?
Not a chance.
His way to the ring, the most professional wrestler, Brian Myers.
The most professional wrestler, Brian Myers. I have to question this moniker, this nickname that he's given himself, the most professional wrestler. I don't think he's conducted himself as a professional since coming here to Impact Wrestling. He's bent the rules, he's broken the rules, he's done everything that he can just to pick up victories. And we'll hear from Brian Myers here.
Willie Mack, look, I think we got off on the wrong foot. So you may not know who I am. I'm the world's most professional wrestler, Brian Myers. I've wrestled in all 50 states. I've crisscrossed this world 27 times. Do you know how many Sky Miles I have, Willie Mack? I've won championships on pay-per-view. I've shared the ring with legends and Hall of Famers. So you have nothing to be embarrassed about, okay? I beat you fair and square and you're a little upset and I get it. But you have to understand one thing. There's a time-honored tradition in this business. The handshake. A sign of respect. You shake my hand, give the respect to those that paved the way for guys like you to be in this business in the first place. So I'm going to give you an opportunity right now, Willie. Come on out here and make things right. And shake my hand. Like a true professional.
So here comes Willie Mack, and I don't know if he's going to shake the hand of Brian Myers. And what is Myers talking about? Pave the way for people like Willie Mack? Willie Mack's been throwing down for years, folks. You think Willie's going to shake Brian's hand?
Well, if he wants to be as professional as Brian Myers, he's going to. Because Brian Myers is right. Time-honored tradition. Willie Mack needs to respect that.
Willie Mack with a microphone in his hand. Let's see what Willie has to say as he's looking at the hand of Brian Myers sticking it out there.
I didn't come out here to shake hands or be professional. As a matter of fact, I like to take both my hands and put them around your neck and shake that once or twice. So, Impact Management saw what happened last time we was in the ring together. And you know what? They granted me a rematch. And that rematch is going to be tonight, right now.
What are you crazy? Look at me. I'm not dressed. I haven't tanned. I didn't oil up my calisthenics. I got a lot of stuff to do before a match. I can't just have an...
So Willie Mack ready to go. Brian Myers not ready to go. We got a referee in the ring. Brandon Toll's there. Bell rings and it's official. Impact Management obviously didn't like the way things went down with Myers' last encounter with Willie Mack. Brian Myers cheated to win. And now here we go. Willie Mack and Brian Myers. You think Brian Myers is ready for this?
No, and while I think this is highly unprofessional by Willie Mack, he's right. Stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Well, Myers didn't tan or oil up, but nonetheless, he's found himself in a match here with Willie Mack. Big time back elbow there by Willie Mack, the man from South Central Los Angeles, California. Willie's ready to go. I wonder if that was a tipping off point for Brian Myers to see Willie come out here all geared up and ready for action. Myers doesn't know what's up from down right now.
Yeah, this isn't fair. This is a sneak attack and ambush on Brian Myers.
Ambush? Oh, up and over goes Willie Mack. Willie Mack told him we have a match tonight. As a matter of fact, it starts right now. Let's go.
Right. That's an ambush.
Willie Mack firmly in control right now of Brian Myers. Myers will claim that he wasn't ready for this match, but hey, if he's the most professional wrestler, you always have to be ready. Myers is staying away from Willie Mack at the moment. Can Brian Myers find his way back into this one? Big shot there by Willie Mack. And Brian Myers is insane on the outside as he picks the ankle of Willie. And now Brian Myers drives Willie Mack into the corner of the ring. The apron. Where steel meets wood. Not a lot of padding out there, and Willie's back to being in trouble against Brian Myers. He liked Brian Myers' attitude and his tactic as he thought he was going to go for the cover there. Instead, he's going to deliver more pain and punishment.
Well, I can feel his frustration. Like I said, he didn't come out here ready to wrestle, but again, stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
And Brian Myers talking trash to Willie Mack now as Myers feels he's back in control of this match, this rivalry that's been developing between Brian Myers and Willie Mack. Willie in the corner, he's in trouble. Don't forget, folks, immediately following Impact tonight, it's Impact in 60, right here on Access TV. As Brian Myers for a suplex here on Willie Mack connects, floats over, hooks the outside leg, shoulders down, and an air fall. So Brian Myers appears to be ready right now for this matchup here against Willie Mack. Took him a couple of minutes to settle in and drives his knee into the spine of Willie Mack. Cannot believe the wedding plans of all sorts of plans. Did I hear an ice sculpture being talked about?
Yeah, I feel like Taya's planning a wedding for a Disney princess. Maybe not Rosemary, but I'm sure it'll be great either way, and I can't wait to receive my invitation.
Myers with a tight grip around the head, a vice-like grip on Willie Mack, right over his eyes at the moment here. We'll see if Willie can get back into this thing, get back to his feet. Myers catches Willie with a knee to the midsection and continues to talk trash about being the most professional wrestler. Willie sent right hard into the buckle, and Myers comes up empty. Willie bought himself some time and some space here against Brian Myers. Willie Mack has been in so many amazing matches throughout his career here in Impact Wrestling. And Brian Myers looking to put this one away as he's getting back to his feet here. He doesn't want to be in this fight any longer than he can be. Or than he has to be, I should say. Flying back elbow by Willie Mack. And Willie continuing to build momentum with a powerful slam there. Confidence starting to grow in Willie. Drops the leg on Brian Myers. And Chocolate Thunder hooks both legs and a kick out at two. Madison Rain, you could admit it. You're a fan of Willie Mack. You pretend not to be. But how can you not be?
I don't pretend not to be. I like Willie Mack. I don't agree with what he did coming out here and surprising Brian Myers, but I do like him. How can you not like him?
Keep your eyes on Willie Mack here. Nips up. Loses his mouth guard, doesn't care, standing moonsault cover. Brian Myers down, and Myers escapes it too. Look at the intensity, look at the eyes of Willie Mack. He wants to get even here tonight with Brian Myers, looking for the stunner. And Myers hooks the face, cooks the hand. Took his hand and just raked the face of Willie Mack.
What do they say? If you're not cheating, you're not trying, right?
Look at that counters. With a sky high. He didn't sit out, though. He just threw Brian Myers into the canvas. Unique offense from Willie Mack. And now just throwing hooks into the midsection of Brian Myers. This is like a hockey fight now. Off goes the shirt of Myers. A low blow. Brian Myers with a low blow. And the DDT. The referee didn't see the low blow. There's the cover. And Myers is going to steal another one from Willie Mack.
Here is your winner, Brian Myers.
Brian Myers steals yet another one from Willie Mack. Another chance for Willie and Myers.
Well, the argument could be made, Josh, that Willie cheated coming into the match. Brian Myers just did what he had to do.
Most professional cheater is what I call him.
Jordan, last week you showed up at Deanna Peraza's black tie affair, and to many people's surprise, you did not show up to ruin it. You showed up to congratulate her.
Of course, Gia, because I think it's extremely important to be graceful in defeat. But you know what I want to know? I want to know why Tennille just shows up here after months of not being here, off work. Where the hell has she been?
I'll make sure to ask her next time I interview her.
Why wait? Why don't we just ask her now? Well, come on, camera guy. We're gonna go ask her. Who are you?
I'm Caleb, with a K.
Okay, Caleb.
With a K.
Who are you?
I'm Tennille's PP. Her personal photographer?
Well, is she in there?
She has way more important things to do to be here right now.
Okay. Well, can you tell me when she's gonna come back to work? Are you serious?
Someone's got an attitude. Oh, puppies.
Yo, I'm just saying, if you want this wedding to be lit, we gonna be the best groomsmen. We gonna teach him
the best men. Hem. Okay, I don't know what exactly both of you were doing speaking to Bravo. Okay, the only person he has to listen to is me. Okay, so why don't you mind your business and stay out of mine?
Hold up! First of all, did somebody ring for you? Because I'm sure did nobody mention
First of all,
we didn't send a car, a yacht, a train, a jet, or a bus for you, boo-boo.
Listen, I don't care. I don't even understand what the heck is going on here, and I don't even know who you are. So why don't you mind your business and stay out of the wedding, okay?
First of all, I am the Boricua badass, all right? I don't take nothing from people, especially like you.
Let her know, period. Well, listen, Chihuahua 1 and Chihuahua 2. I'm the longest reigning Knockouts champion of all time, and it doesn't matter that I am... Good night.
Oh, I'm going to the ring. We get this
period.
poppin'.
Oh, let's go.
Period.
We about to get ready for this, right?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
This match is for the Impact World Tag Team Championship. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the challengers from the Treehouse, Dez and Wince, the Rascals.
Josh, I know we have this Slammiversary rematch right now, but it sounds like we're also getting Taya versus Tasha later tonight.
Yeah, Taya obviously caught wind of Gear and Tasha into Bravo's head, and we'll see those two square off. But as you mentioned, Madison Rain, Slammiversary rematch about to take place here between the Motor City Machine Guns, the tag team champions, and the Rascals. I have been waiting for this match all week long, and here we go. Big fight feel atmosphere for this one.
Their opponents from Detroit, Michigan, the Impact World Tag Team Champions, the Motor City Machine Guns.
Last week, the Motor City Machine Guns, it looked like they were seeing something in the Rascals after the match and after everything that happened at Slammiversary, and the Machine Guns said the Rascals weren't ready, wanted to give them a tag team opportunity, take some preparation, take a week. After that, Ace Austin and Madman Fulton attacked the Rascals, and then we saw these four come together last week. Alex Shelley, whoa! Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns and the Rascals, and I didn't expect this. What a jump street here from Wentz and Dez. Not allowing the champions to get inside the ring. I thought we were going to see some sportsmanship. Did you?
It's what I expected, but look at the way that Wentz is looking at the tag team championship. These two, the Rascals, my co-hosts, deserve to be champions, and that's what they're focused on.
Madison Ray mentioning the Rascals joined her on Locker Room Talk recently, but right now they're fully focused on the tag team titles. They're fully focused on Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley and going to work here on Sabin. Sabin's a former world champion here in Impact Wrestling as Dez goes for the cover and a kick out at 2. Don't blink, folks, because you might miss something absolutely spectacular in this matchup. What it's seen right now in the tag team division, we haven't seen the North since they lost their rematch for the tag team titles. The Good Brothers are here, the Rascals are here, Fulton and Ace Austin are here. Madison Rain, it is quite a time to be a part of Impact Wrestling and the tag team division.
It's quite an intense time to be carrying the flag division. I mean, look at the targets now on the backs of the Motor City Machine Guns and the caliber of talent that you mentioned that's gunning for them.
So many people talking about the Knockouts division and how stacked it currently is. Then you've got the tag division absolutely on fire. What a time to be a part of Impact Wrestling as Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns. Oh! Bit of a dragon leg whip there by Alex Shelley. In the black and white ring attire of the Machine Guns. Shelley standing in between Wentz and Dez. You know a thing or two about tag team wrestling. Former Knockouts tag team champion. You've known the Machine Guns for quite some time as well. Do you love seeing them back in Impact?
It's like they came back, Josh, and they didn't miss a beat. It's like they've been in the ring together this whole time. And, you know, that's the chatter going all over social media, too, is these two are such a
Yeah, Wentz, he may have a bump knee after what happened a couple of minutes ago at the hands of Alex Shelley. You mentioned the Machine Guns haven't missed a beat. It's like they're Bill and Ted or Donald Trump found a time machine, and they can pretty much, whatever they want in their careers here in Impact Wrestling.
I don't know what any of that means, but yes, they are a well-oiled machine, but as are their competitors here tonight. The Rascals, literally, anything could happen.
And they're going after the knee. They are the Motor City Machine Guns of Wentz. They see a chink in the armor, and if you can slow down Wentz, if you can ground Wentz, you've done one thing that can stop the offense of the Rascals, and that's a big thing. Going after the knees and the legs of somebody like Wentz. And Alex Shelley is doing a great job as he slithers away. World Tag Team titles on the line here tonight. It's the Motor City Machine Guns versus the Rascals, and here comes Chris Sabin. And Sabin puts himself in between Wentz and Dez. Body scissors by Sabin. Rolls through. Thought he was going to go for a cover. And Chris Sabin going after the knees. How impressive are the Motor City Machine Guns? Sabin. Ow! They have gone after the knees of Wentz for the last 4 or 5 minutes. What do you think Wentz needs to do? Just look to make a tag and not try to use any offensive moves?
No, I think at this point the best thing that he can possibly do is get himself to the apron, take a breather, shake out whatever he's feeling in that knee, and hope that he can continue.
Tag team wrestling is a lot like a basketball game where you're trying to put yourself between the defender and the basket itself, and that's what the Motor City Machine Guns have done so well. They put themselves in between the Rascals throughout this match. Standing switch there by has control of Shelley for a second, and Shelley ducked, and Sabin was right there. Wentz never saw him coming. Hurricane Rana rolls all the way through, and check out, Shelley goes to the knee. Sabin goes to the outside. You want to be a tag team wrestler, kids? Watch the Motor City Machine Guns.
These two men are finding ways to attack the knees of Wentz that I've never seen before.
Absolutely amazing. It looked like Shelley was going to deliver a drop kick when he rolled through. Instead, he turned and went right after the knee, never taking his eye off the target of Wentz. I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, has Dez been legal in this match at all?
No, the last time I think we saw Dez in the match was at the beginning when they started hot against the Motor City Machine Guns. But there he is.
Yep, Sabin has Dez in control here. Dez not legal. Wentz is still legal. And Dez is forced to watch this. Dez is forced to watch. Let's get a close look at Wentz to see if he will actually submit or tap out to Alex Shelley as he's trying to avoid a figure 4. Dez connects, and Dez is going to break this thing up with a standing shooting star press. Wow. Told you not to blink. This match is like a human highlight reel, like a video game come to life.
These two teams are so solid. They know each other so well. They both have such innovative offense. It may literally come down to one team slipping, accidentally, inadvertently doing one thing wrong for the other one to capitalize and win this match.
Shelley again has the leg of Wentz. I don't know how much more punishment Wentz's knees can take in this thing as Wentz is trying to fire away, trying to shake free. There's an Insiguri. Can he get to Dez? Wentz make the tag. Yes, he does. And here comes Dez. Here comes Chris Sabin. So a reset in this match, a much-needed reset for the Rascals. Reversal by Sabin. Short arm reversal by Dez. Couple of shots. Snap mirror in the center of the ring, and Dez with a drop kick to the spine of Chris Sabin. And then Avenger looks at him from the other side of the ring, and Dez building up some speed. There's a super kick. Look at Dez go to work, folks. Bam! Back elbow.
Dez had so much time.
Hold that thought, there's a cover. Hooks both hands and a kick out. You were saying?
So much time on the apron to devise a game plan. You could see how laser focused he was once he got that tag. I mean, he can taste tag team gold.
You mentioned Dez having so much time. That's the Machine Guns plan backfiring on them, keeping Wentz in the ring for as long as they did. Now Wentz is back inside after getting a breather. He's not legal, though. Dez still is. And Chris Sabin turning his attention to Wentz. There's Dez from City Machine Guns. Will it lead to the Rascals becoming tag team champions? Look at Wentz off the second. Shoulders down. Dez has Sabin, new champions perhaps, and Sabin kicks out at 2.5.
Look at Wentz grabbing that knee again. He sacrificed his body for that double stomp in an attempt to end this match.
And now the tag made Wentz legal as he hobbles back inside inside the ring, walking very gingerly on one foot. He's got a waist lock on Sabin. Big time boot there, looking for a ripcord out of that. A flying knee by Wentz. He's still using his knees. Here we go. Here we go. Rascals looking to put this thing away. Sabin rolls out of harm's way. The hot fire flame. Not working thus far for the Rascals. Reversal by Sabin. Here comes Shelly. And the Motor City Machine Guns tandem offense coming into play. Shelly will roll through. Wait! Sabin was right there.
You can watch this, Dash. You can wake up and watch it.
And now, here we go. Motor City Machine Guns. Firing away. Guns. Have Wentz up. Looking to take him down. Wow, what snap, what torque, what power. There's Sabin in the cover, and the Machine Guns will retain their titles tonight.
Here are your winners and still Impact World Tag Team Champions, the Motor City Machine Guns.
And look at this, there's the North. We mentioned we haven't seen the North. Oh, and there's an attack from behind. Ethan Page and Josh Alexander, the former tag team champions.
Why? Why are they doing this?
I wanted to talk about what a great match we just saw, an instant classic, and instead, the party spoiled by the walking weapon. And here we go, Sabin has turned things around on Ethan Page. Chris Sabin is pounding away and stomping away at the intruder, Ethan Page. Who's this? It's Fulton and Ace Austin. Madman Fulton and Ace Austin attacking the Motor City Machine Guns from behind. Fulton using his hands as weapons. Ace Austin has his stick in his hand.
We talked about how intense the tag team division is at Impact Wrestling, and you're literally seeing it all come to a head right now.
And now battle lines have been drawn between the North, Madman Fulton and Ace Austin.
We can each have one.
Ethan Page trying to be the voice of reason. There's enough here for all of us. They're like wolves. There's enough meat left on the bones for us to pick of the Motor City Machine Guns.
This is pathetic what these two teams are doing.
Valiant battle between the Guns and the Rascals. And look at this! The Machine Gun, Carl Anderson, the Big LG, Doc Gallows, the Good Brothers are here! And the Good Brothers are cleaning house! Madman Fulton, thanks for coming! The Big LG and Anderson, standing tall!
Are you good?
Austin and Madman Fulton in the North. They're gonna have to retreat. Look at Dez! Dez! Dez flies over! He got caught though! He got caught! Look at this! There's Wentz! And Wentz takes down everybody! Look at the carnage! Look at the chaos!
Look at the possibilities for what could be in store for us in the coming weeks for this tag team division.
The Big LG, Doc Gallows. The Machine Gun, Carl Anderson. Dez, Wentz. And the World Tag Team Champions, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley. Will they all come together? The enemy of my friend. How's that saying go? The friend of my enemy? The enemies are on the floor.
You mentioned it at the beginning of this World Tag Team title match. Big fight feel. Any two pairings of any of these teams are big fight feel.
Awesome news?
Yes! We beat the crap out of Sami Callihan.
They know that. Not that the other.
Oh, okay.
Because they need more Katie and Rob in their lives.
Yes!
Tell them about how we got picked up for a series. Tell them.
Okay, the series premiere is next week. The whole effing talk show. Hey!
The whole effing talk
Let's say
show.
it together.
The whole effing talk show.
numbers. For instance, last week I got one-on-one with the legend Rob Van Dam. What happens? I beat Rob Van Dam. The same thing that would happen every day of the week because the troll Sammy Callahan is one of the best professional wrestlers walking this planet today. What happens after the match? I get my ass kicked yet again because, you know, the numbers. There's always one common variable lately. Troll Sammy Callahan has had a lot of people's numbers in his career, but I can admit when somebody has my number. Katie, you got my number. You got it. You got it. And it makes me think maybe Katie Forbes is just too much for me. Because y'all know, Katie Forbes is just a little too much in general. What's that? Little birdie just told me a rumor that next week on Impact on Access TV, Katie Forbes and Rob Van Dam has the official debut of their own segment, the whole effing talk show. You know, since Katie Forbes has my number, how much it means to you. Cross my heart, hope to die, stick a needle in my eye. I promise you, I will not hack your show. Because I got other plans. Thumbs up. Thumbs down. You got it!
So what exactly does Sammy Callahan have in mind for Rob Van Dam and Katie Forbes?
The following Knockouts contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Kiera Hogan from the Brick City, Tasha Steelz.
So let me get this straight. Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan wanted to be groomsmen in the wedding for Johnny Bravo, and Taya Valkyrie got word of that. They want Bravo to be his own. Is that what I'm understanding? They want Bravo to be his own man?
Yep.
That's never going to happen.
They want him to tie his own shoes and be his own man is what I took from that conversation.
Well, as a result of that conversation, we now have this matchup here between Tasha Steelz and Taya Valkyrie. With all the nonsense set aside, this should be a...
Her opponent, accompanied by John E. Bravo from Slamtown, Taya Valkyrie.
So Taya Valkyrie and, well, of course, Johnny Bravo, the stooge with her, or I should say the future husband. And folks, don't forget, immediately following this matchup, we will take you to whatever it is Moose is up to. And we turn our attention now to Taya Valkyrie, and look at Johnny Bravo. Look at this guy. Look at that dog.
I don't want to look at him. Look at Taya. Like, the presence that she has is just, it's captivating.
Recently it was International Dog Day on social media.
I know. Did you see Ian Murphy?
I understand you guys got the most likes on Twitter and Instagram. Congratulations.
Surprise. She's a babe.
Yeah, Bravo, you holding that first side, right?
Mr. Muto is also recognized on International. We may just have to lay out this entire match because these two are going to just jaw jack for the entirety. But here we go. Taya Valkyrie and Tasha Steelz trading shots back and forth. Taya Valkyrie with a shoulder tackle.
Taya Valkyrie is not a knockout that I want to go blow to blow with. Ever.
Former longest reigning knockouts champion in Impact Wrestling history and takes down Tasha Steelz. Madison Rayne, you held the championship 5 different times. Is it harder to hold on to it for as long as she did, or is it harder to win it as many times as you did? Snapmare out of the corner. Or is it equally as tough?
Maybe you should put a poll on Instagram.
I don't know about that. Dropkick by Taya Valkyrie. There's a cover. Hooks the leg, and Tasha Steelz kicks out at 2. Listen to these people at ringside.
Come on, Tom. So much chatter now. It don't hurt that bad. It don't hurt that bad. Come on. What is it?
Kira saying it don't hurt that bad. Maybe Kira should get in there and take some shots from Taya. Well, Trying to take a swipe at her there.
Where'd you? Taking a shot at Taya.
Oh, and Tasha Steeles takes advantage. Think about all the times.
What is he doing?
He's planning the wedding. You know, Johnny Bravo's a very busy man. He's got lots of things going on.
Yeah, look, I get it. We all wear a lot of hats around here, but you have to know when to take one off and put the other one on, and this is not the time for wedding planning.
And Tasha Steele's taking advantage, and you know that Taya's not going to appreciate Bravo. Oh, being on the phone planning his wedding. There's a cover and a kick out. Let's see if we can hear what Bravo saying.
You say he needs elephants?
Yeah, remember that Taya said that she wants, an elephant at her wedding.
Not Taya's wedding.
Well, an elephant at the wedding. See what she has in mind here. Who's going to get the better of this? And it's going to be, look at Bravo. He's not even paying any attention. Taya with a huge sit-out power bomb to Tasha Steeles.
I think there she realizes what's going on.
Well, while Kiera's letting her know that the wedding's more important than she is, Taya Valkyrie's not taking lightly what's going on inside the ring here with the Boricua badass Tasha Steeles. Oh! Big knee there by Taya Valkyrie. There's the cover. Hooks the leg and a kick out. Bravo's still on the phone.
Josh, it's Boricua.
You know what Bravo needs is to get some AirPods.
Bravo needs to get fired.
Oh, that's nice.
He's supposed to be out here telling Taya Valkyrie what an amazing job she's doing, encouraging her, and he's on the phone talking about elephants. Get out of here.
Oh, what a shot by Tasha Steeles. Tasha Steeles, so athletic. Oh!
She really is, and I've got to give credit to her and Kiera are really shining as a team and coming together. Whoa, never mind.
Yeah, there's the spear by Taya Valkyrie, and perhaps not coming into her own this week as the road to Valhalla connects. And this, folks, is just a formality, a victory for Taya Valkyrie.
Here is your winner, Taya Valkyrie.
So Taya Valkyrie secures the win here this week, even though Johnny Bravo is still on the phone talking about his wedding. And Taya Valkyrie victorious, and there's Kiera Hogan from behind. And Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steeles. Now look at these two. Here's Bravo, finally late to the party.
That's what I was trying to say about the teamwork and the cohesiveness of Kiera and Tasha. I feel like they're going to be a team to be reckoned with.
Not the case for Taya Valkyrie and Johnny Bravo tonight. They hardly look like a team.
I thought I was a product of my circumstances. So I became a product of my decisions. If we're going to start a revolution, it's going to take all of us. This world doesn't belong to them. It belongs to us.
Moose, you're back. Come on, man. Give it in.
I need a big favor, okay?
Hey, Moose, you see that picture? I look at that thing every day. You were the best player this school ever had.
I need a favor, Coach. Listen.
Anything for you, because, you know, you signed that football for my kids.
I remember.
They couldn't believe it.
Coach, you're doing a lot of talking, not a lot of listening.
Okay.
I don't have time to go down memory lane. A favor.
All right.
Have you seen a guy called EC3?
What's he look like?
Remember Chris Long?
Yeah, he played with your team.
Just like him,
Yeah.
but he walks around with a black hoodie. Have you seen a guy that looks like that?
Black hoodie?
Black hoodie.
Black hair?
Yes.
No, I've never seen anybody like that.
Thank you, Coach. Thanks. Great to be back.
You remember what I always used to tell you, Moose?
I would never forget. Play to the last whistle. I got it. Never forget it.
Control your narrative.
Excuse me, coming in.
You more. There you go, Moose. That's the Moose I remember. Get him now. Move your feet. Get on the whistle. Go.
Here comes the Miracle trying trying to run interference here, trying to get between EC3 and Eddie Edwards, and Eddie fights free. A tag team specialist makes the tag, and here comes the former world champion.
On fire with a clothesline, follow back elbow.
The ass-kicking machine, who has such a huge rivalry with Mike Bennett.
EC3, full of energy, charismatic, big splash by EC3, and another one of Mike Bennett.
Can EC3 keep this momentum going? Moose misses. EC3 does not want a clothesline. Rocks the big man. Listen to this place.
Oh, snapjack onto Moose. EC3 just dropped the Miracle on top of him.
EC3 on fire right now.
You can just feel the intensity from EC3. Look at his face.
Looking for the 1%er here on Moose. Moose trying to fight free. EC3 thrown off here. Eddie Edwards makes the tag. And Moose goes up and over. Instant chemistry from Eddie Edwards and EC3.
Yeah, but the big man was able to land on his feet. Almost landed on the Miracle. But what's going to happen here?
A double dive from EC3 and Eddie Edwards. Why not?
Why not have a double shot of caffeine? It's been quite some time, but I'll take it. I'll take it, Daddy. Double shot of caffeine. You said it, Eddie.
Smile on the face of EC3, who's having a good time right now as you look at this pair of dives from Edwards and EC3. Moose is the legal man, so they get him back inside the six-sided ring.
Man, that just got Pope on fire. We haven't seen that since the Wolves were together.
We're just getting started here. What a night it's going to be.
Josh, EC3, Eddie Edwards are working as a solid unit right now.
Eddie Edwards looking for a top rope Hurricane Rana, perhaps, trying to put away Moose once and for all, and he got the big man! Edwards flies into the cover, hooks the outside leg, and the Miracle breaks it up in two.
Man, he shot Moose halfway across the ring with that Hurricane Rana, and if the Mike Miracle, the Bennett, didn't get in there, this could have been over.
Mentioned that we will meet the new member of the Impact roster. I just got news that will happen next. You'll find out who this man is following this tag team matchup.
Yeah, man, it's a huge, huge night tonight.
Back elbow there by Eddie Edwards, trying to keep the Miracle at bay. Moose has got Eddie Edwards. The tag was made. The Miracle's the legal man.
He connects.
Connected with the go to hell, but the Miracle was legal, and the Miracle picks up the win for his team.
The winners of the match, the team of Moose and the Miracle, Mike Bennett.
Moose looks a little perplexed. I'm not sure if he realized the tag was made. It was made to the midsection of his body by the Miracle, who came in, cleaned up, and picked up the win for his team. Up next on Impact Wrestling on Access TV, it's a very personal battle as the new Impact Wrestling World Champion, Eric Young, the world-class maniac, goes one-on-one with the innovator of violence, Tommy Dreamer. This match, our main event, is next.
There it is.
Good to see
My
you,
man.
Dude, how good did last week feel?
Felt great.
Dude, with us in the ring again, just
Together.
like old times.
Just like old times.
No scum. Boom! Watch
It
out,
was great.
baby.
I felt the electricity. But what you did last week upset management. And we're not any closer on getting you a job, getting you that contract. I mean, what I'm trying to figure out, what is your plan? More ads?
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
yes, I am
good.
going to do more ads.
Good.
I mean,
They're working.
They are working.
People love it.
They're going good.
Hashtag Heat for Impact.
Exactly. I mean, people are liking this and everything.
More ads.
But listen, these ads, they're adding up now.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they cost money.
Right,
I haven't
right.
had a job in 5 months. I've got 20-some kids.
We all know you have two, but they're expensive.
All right.
I get it.
Beautiful girls. But it's one of those things, man, like, I need to add some pennies in my piggy bank.
So what you're saying is you can do more ads, but you need money.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying.
I know where to get some money, and I'm not talking about pennies. I'm talking about cold, hard cash.
What in the world are Heath and Rhino talking about? Talking about that wad of cash that Hernandez is always carrying around to you. Anyway, Madison Ray, next week is going to be absolutely phenomenal right here on Impact Wrestling on Access TV.
You're welcome. Thanks to Locker Room Talk, the challenge was issued. Deonna Purrazzo and Kimberly will be taking on Kylie Ray and Susie.
Brian Myers goes one-on-one with Willie Mack, a rematch between those two.
And a Wrestle House feud renewed when Team Triple XL take on the Deaners.
Kiera Hogan with Tasha Steele, her bestie, will take on Taya Valkyrie.
And in an 8-man tag match, the teams of the North and Ace Austin and Madman Fulton will take on the Rascals and the Motor City Machine Guns.
But ladies and gentlemen, our main event right here this week on Impact Wrestling on Access TV happens right now.
This is your main event and non-title special challenge match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Nashville, Tennessee, he is the Impact World Champion, the world-class maniac, Eric Young.
Last week, Eric Young became the Impact Wrestling World Champion, turning Impact upside down. Earlier tonight, Eric Young attempted to pile drive the wife of the man whose career he tried to end last week, Eddie Edwards. Alicia Edwards is just fine thanks to Tommy Dreamer, but Eric Young is looking to send a message to Dreamer tonight. Eric Young is the world champion. The world-class maniac is in control of Impact. He's turning it into an asylum. That's the world that Eric Young wants us to live in.
Thus, that might all be true, but what he tried to do to Alicia Edwards earlier today is disgusting.
His opponent from Yonkers, New York, Tommy Dreamer.
It's been said many times here in Impact Wrestling that Tommy Dreamer puts his nose in situations that he doesn't belong in. However, what Dreamer did earlier tonight was the right move. Dreamer got involved and made sure that Eric Young wasn't going to end the career of Alicia Edwards the way that he attempted to do so last week with her husband, Eddie Edwards. It's an emotionally charged and emotionally driven main event match. It's Dreamer versus Eric Young. It's our main event this week on Impact Wrestling on Access TV, and it comes to you next. Commercial break. This is our main event in its entirety. The world-class maniac Eric Young, the world champion, against the innovator of violence, Tommy Dreamer. These two all set to go one-on-one in what promises to be an emotionally charged main event matchup here. It's old school rules, which means anything goes in this one. Madison Rain, no countouts, no disqualifications. Anything goes. Do you think that favors Dreamer or this lunatic Eric Young?
Well, I was just getting ready to throw that question back at you. World-class maniac, innovator of violence. Who has the edge? Who has the upper hand in a match like this?
It's a great question. I think that you have to give it to the world champion, the world-class maniac, Eric Young. Tommy Dreamer, he can go to any depth. He can match you at any level of extreme. But Eric Young's the world champion. Eric Young says that this is his doing, by design, his design. You may think that Eric Young knew Dreamer was come out here earlier tonight when he was going to attempt to pile drive Alicia Edwards. And look at this chain, steel chain across the eyes. Look at the intensity in the face of Dreamer and the anguish in the face of Eric Young.
Yeah, you make great points, but when you're fighting with the passion, with the emotion that Tommy Dreamer showed at the start of Impact Wrestling here tonight, that can propel you into a level that maybe you don't often shift up to.
It's a great point. We'll see if Dreamer can get there here in this matchup against Eric Young. It is the main event as Dreamer goes face first, shoulder second into the steel post here at ringside. Eric Young, think about what he's done since returning to Impact Wrestling. He's turned it upside down. It's complete chaos like he's trying to do out here to the ring area. He ended the career of Rich Swann in his prime. Rich Swann will never wrestle again thanks to Eric Young. He tried to end the career of Eddie Edwards, and he's trying to end the career of Tommy Dreamer here. Oh, and by the way, he's also the world champion. He's the face of the franchise. And Dreamer with a backdrop there, avoiding disaster.
Who could have ever imagined, as we were preparing for Slammiversary and promising changes and promising a changing landscape here at Impact Wrestling, that this would be the changed landscape that we would see only a few short weeks after Slammiversary.
Yeah, Slammiversary, the faces that have come here, and now the world champion that we have in Eric Young. It was the night that forever changed Impact Wrestling, and it continues to have ramifications on Impact each and every week. There you see the hockey mask on the steel post as Dreamer's using whatever he can. That was the hockey mask that Eric Young used to smash the face of Eddie Edwards, to become world champion, to change Impact Wrestling. And now Dreamer is trying to right that wrong in his mind that transpired last week with Eric Young becoming world champion in this old school rules environment, this encounter between Dreamer and Eric Young here tonight. We questioned old school rules and who had benefited more. I think so far it's been pretty even. What do you say?
I'd say it's been pretty even, and, you know, I can...
Oh, look at this!
The point could easily be argued that a match like this favors Tommy Dreamer because this has been Tommy Dreamer's wheelhouse for decades. But in the same breath, he's been doing this for decades. How long can someone's body, passion or not, withstand beatings like this?
Yeah, there's only so much that the human spirit can take, and when Eric Young is stomping it out of you, who knows how much more Dreamer can take in this situation. As Eric Young stomping away at the face of Tommy Dreamer, there's another shot right to the head. You can see Dreamer's forehead starting to turn purple. As Eric Young, he's got Tommy Dreamer right now and hangs him up under the bottom rope. Eric Young, this is the first cover of the match, hooks the leg and a kick out. Cover over there by the ropes doesn't matter because it's old school rules. It's anything goes. As Eric Young surveys the environment, surveys the situation, you know, the former world champion, Eddie Edwards is paying close attention to this match, watching this match, seeing the dismantling of Tommy Dreamer, someone who Eddie holds very near and dear to his heart.
And I think Eric Young likes the idea of that. He likes the idea of both Rich Swann and Eddie Edwards sitting at home, sitting on their couches, not sitting in the back, here tonight, watching what he's doing to an idol, to an icon here at Impact Wrestling, and Tommy Dreamer.
Dreamer down now, and Eric Young with a steel chair in his hand as he's looking to place this, and Dreamer gets the boot up. And that is allowing Tommy Dreamer to get back into this match. Eric Young quickly back to his feet. Dreamer looking for a cutter in the center of the ring. Can Tommy Dreamer somehow capitalize and defeat the world-class, diabolical in nature is Eric Young, and he says this is his most natural state. Can't imagine what Eric Young has in store for Impact Wrestling over the next several weeks and months as our champion, unless somebody can dethrone him. Big shot there. Back and forth they go. What a night it's been thus far here on Impact Wrestling. We ran down everything that's happening next week as these two fire back and forth, trying to build momentum, trying to get something going, trying to stay in this match as Tommy Dreamer. Shot after shot, and there's an elbow right to the top of the head, and Dreamer drives one through the chest of Eric Young. There's a cover, and Eric Young kicks out at 2.
You know, Josh, you said something very interesting. You said that Eric Young claims that this is his most real form, and that could be the single most dangerous thing about him.
And you can see Eric Young here. This is all a part of Eric Young's plan. He wants to try to cripple people. He wants to try to take people out once and for all. He did it to Rich Swann. He attempted to do it to Eddie Edwards, and he's looking to do it right here, right now, tonight to Tommy Dreamer. Eric Young is a sadistic human being. Like we said, he's trying to cripple, he's trying to maim, he's trying to take every single person out and leave a wake of bodies in his path. This is outright disgusting. What lengths is this man willing to go to? It's not just a match for Dreamer. He's looking to, avenge his fallen friends, Rich Swann and Eddie Edwards. But this isn't a match for Eric Young. Eric Young is looking to send a message to everybody in the Impact Wrestling locker room. I'm not to be trifled with. I am every bit of this world-class maniac that I say I am. And Eric Young is looking to back that up inside the ring here tonight.
You get this.
Yelling at Dreamer now in the corner.
But you also have to think, is Eric Young trying to send a message of, this is the fate of anyone who tries me in this ring?
Yeah, good point. As Dreamer had a waist lock and Eric Young countered, now he's going to send Dreamer to the garbage can reversal. Eric Young goes back first. Dreamer with an DDT. Tommy goes for the cover, hooks the leg, shoulders down, and Eric Young escapes it too. Dreamer giving everything he has and more here tonight in this old school rules matchup against Eric Young. What's Tommy looking for now? Don't they have enough? Oh boy. Pulling out the lumber. Dreamer. He's gonna set the table.
Young.
Dreamer. It's taken him a while to get back inside the ring. He's been through a war thus far with Eric Young in this match. Trying to get the table set up in the perfect position to drive Eric Young's body through it. You know, he'd get a big cheers from Eddie Edwards and Rich Swann if he could do so. There's a low blow. It's legal, folks. It's old school rules. It's anything goes. Done right in front of the official who can do nothing about it. Eric Young up top now. Here comes Dreamer to knock the balance of Eric Young off.
Look at this ring. Look at...
look what Eric Young's got. Eric Young, Tommy doesn't see it. Tommy's looking for a valley driver. There's a hand in the foul in there. Just like he did to Eddie Edwards. Eric Young swings that hockey mask off the skull of Dreamer.
That's gotta be it.
It could have been it, but this pile driver certainly will put the exclamation point on this matchup. There's the cover by Eric Young, and in this old school rules match, Eric Young's victorious.
Here's your winner, the world-class maniac and the Impact Wrestling champion, Eric Young.
So Eric Young defeats Dreamer. He's not done. He's not done. This has become the new Eric Young. This is what he does, folks. And who's back there to help Tommy Dreamer?
This is disgusting. Enough is enough.
At this point, we have to question how sadistic Eric Young can be. How sadistic can this world-class maniac be? He wants to take out everybody. He wants to destroy everyone in his path, leaving no one left. He's not going to stop until he takes out Hey, wait! There's Rich Swann! What's Swann doing here? Rich Swann on one... Is this smart?
What is he doing?
Crutch in hand, and somehow, some way, the heart of a lion, Rich Swann, he sends Eric Young packing.
Eric Young looks like he's seen a ghost.
Where did Rich Swann come from?
You don't belong here. I don't belong here. You don't belong here. What you gonna do? You shouldn't be here. I took you out and do a back. This belongs to me. This belongs to me. Watch yourself.